Welcome back to ZK Auto Reviews, where machines roar, history speaks, and technology meets passion. Today, I want to take you on a journey across deserts and decades, into the heart of a war machine that has shaped battlefields, stood the test of time, and still commands respect with every rumble of its engine, the legendary T-72B. Picture this. A powerful tank displayed in the middle of a grand exhibition, right in the vast expanse of a golden desert. The dunes stretch far and wide, glowing under a clear blue sky, and there it stands, the T-72B, its angular frame catching the sunlight, its imposing turret daring you to come closer. This isn't just a vehicle. It's a symbol of engineering grit, of military evolution, and of a time when tanks weren't just tools, they were statements. The T-72 family has a story stretching back to the height of the Cold War. Born in the Soviet Union during the 1970s, the T-72 was designed as a response to the rising cost and complexity of the T-64. The Soviets needed something rugged, something reliable, something that could be produced in large numbers and maintained even in the harshest conditions. And what they created was more than just a stopgap, it was a beast. Fast forward to the mid-1980s, and the T-72B emerges, an upgraded variant with thicker armor, better firepower, and improved survivability. It wasn't just an update, it was a transformation. What makes the T-72B so compelling is its balance. This is not a tank that tried to be everything to everyone. No, the T-72B knew exactly what it needed to be: formidable, mobile, and efficient. Let's start with that armor, because when you're rolling into enemy territory, protection isn't optional. The T-72B came equipped with composite armor and integrated explosive reactive armor, Contact 1 to be precise. That meant this tank wasn't just a slab of steel, it was an intelligent shell, one that actively disrupted incoming threats. RPGs and anti-tank missiles, the T-72B was built to shrug them off, or at the very least, to take the hit and keep rolling. Now let's talk firepower. Mounted proudly at the front is its 125mm 2A46M smoothbore gun, a cannon that doesn't just speak, it roars. It can fire a variety of munitions: armor-piercing, high-explosive, anti-tank guided missiles. It's versatile, it's powerful, and in the hands of a skilled crew, it's devastating. The Autoloader system inside means it doesn't rely on a human loader, which reduces crew size and keeps the reload times fast and deadly. And let's not forget the secondary armament: its coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and a roof-mounted 12.7mm anti-aircraft gun. This isn't just a tank that fights tanks, it's ready for infantry, for drones, for whatever the battlefield throws at it. But a tank isn't just a cannon on tracks. It's a living, breathing machine, and mobility is its lifeblood. Under that armored skin lies a V84 diesel engine pushing out around 840 horsepower. That might not sound like much by modern standards, but remember, this tank is light on its feet. With a top speed of about 60 km per hour on roads and excellent off-road performance, the T-72B was made to move. Mud, snow, sand, it powers through them like a predator in its domain. It's got that classic Russian approach to design: if it breaks, fix it in the field. If it's dirty, it'll still work. It's not fragile. It's not delicate. It's a warrior. Inside, the crew of 3 commander, gunner, and driver are nestled in a surprisingly compact interior. The Autoloader eliminates the need for a 4th crew member, and while comfort might not be the T-72B's strong suit, efficiency certainly is. Every inch inside is designed for function over form. It's tight. It's intense. But it works. In the heat of battle, That layout means shorter communication lines, faster decisions, and a lower profile literally. The T-72B's low silhouette makes it harder to spot, harder to hit, and easier to conceal. One of the most fascinating things about the T-72B is its adaptability. This isn't a tank frozen in time. Over the years, it has seen countless upgrades from thermal imaging sites to modern navigation systems, improved ballistic computers, and new types of reactive armor. In many armies, the T-72B remains in service not just because of nostalgia or budget constraints, but because it still gets the job done. It's a testament to how solid the original design was, and how far you can push a well-built platform. Now, let me tell you a little known fact. In the late 1980s, when NATO forces began evaluating potential threats, the T-72B was one of the few tanks they truly respected. In war games and simulations, Western analysts noted that in skilled hands, the T-72B could punch well above its weight. And that reputation carried over into real-world conflicts, where T-72Bs proved time and again that firepower and durability can make all the difference. Today, you'll find T-72Bs in service across multiple continents, from the vast plains of Eastern Europe to the deserts of the Middle East, from frozen northern forests to tropical jungles. Each one tells a different story. Some have been upgraded to near-modern standards with explosive reactive armor packages that look like something out of science fiction. Others remain close to their original form, still fierce, still functional. And no matter where you see one, there's a moment when you can't help but stare. Because the T-72B has presence. It has character. There's something incredibly cinematic about watching a T-72B in motion. The way it kicks up dust, the thunder of its engine, the smooth traverse of its turret, it's like watching a ballet dancer made of steel and fire. And in that moment, it's easy to forget the decades, the politics, the changes. You just see the machine for what it is, a masterpiece of form and function. And here's the thing: when you stand next to one of these tanks, when you hear its engine idle, when you see its barrel cast a shadow across the floor of a sleek modern showroom, you don't just admire it. You feel it. That weight, that history, that intent, it all comes together. That's the magic of the T-72B. It wasn't designed to be beautiful, but somehow, in its brutal efficiency, it is. So here's to the T-72B, a machine forged in the crucible of Cold War tensions, refined through decades of battlefield experience, and still standing strong in a world of drones and high-tech warfare. It's not perfect. It doesn't try to be. But it's reliable, it's deadly, and it's earned its place in the pantheon of iconic armored vehicles. And with that, I want to thank you for joining us here at ZK Auto Reviews. If you enjoyed this story, if you felt that same thrill we did exploring the legacy of this legendary tank, do us a favor: hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, your stories, your questions. Because here, we're not just reviewing vehicles, we're living them. Until next time, keep your engines running and your passion alive.